Raw is live tonight, and our general manager has put together one heck of a card for this show. Hey, everybody, Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and
me, Byron Saxton,
are here tonight live.
What happened? We couldn't get Booker tonight?
We couldn't get Otunga? We couldn't get Coach?
I get it, guys. I get it.
We love you. Wonder what's on his mind.
You know this guy came prepared.
Let's see what he has to say. Seems to be a lot of anger behind those words. With everything going on lately, we thought we might see him tonight.
Can't wait for this one.
He's not going to keep us waiting, so let's find out.
Not feeling the love for that superstar. Doesn't seem to be taking it too seriously.
Bad blood is a-boiling. Okay. Well, okay.
No love between these superstars, that's for sure.
What impact. This might be it.
Oh, my.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Boom, what impact.
Just striking at will. And the...
Nasty impact.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor. But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy.
Order can't be restored, and the ref calls the match off.
Hey, rules are rules. You got to pay attention or you're going to lose. It's that simple.
What a clothesline!
Ouch!
Don't move. We have a great match coming up next.
We have Triple H versus Undertaker.
I can't wait.
As the late, great Lemmy says, it's time to play the game. The mood has changed.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring,
It's
accompanied
all
by
about the
Stephanie
game
McMahon
and how
from
you
Greenwich,
play it,
Connecticut,
and nobody plays
weighing
it
in
better
at
than Triple H.
Oh, the
255
cerebral
pounds,
assassin,
the game,
the sadistic son-in-law of the chairman of
Triple H.
WWE.
So many incredible moments created by this man and etched in history.
If there is one thing we have learned about Triple H, he will do anything and everything to advance his career.
The man has main evented 7 WrestleManias and continues to grow his legend in WWE.
From the midnight workouts to the endless dieting, Triple H prides himself on always being ready.
I just hope Triple H's opponent tonight is as mentally tough as they think they are, because the cerebral assassin is at the top of the game.
The legend continues. The mythical, immortal, the phenom.
And his opponent from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker.
To this day, the dead man still looms over the WWE landscape like a menacing shadow.
The indestructible spirit, the unmatched aura, the phenom.
Bone-chilling. One of the most intimidating presence in WWE history.
An unmatched aura.
Decades and decades of dominance.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Every WWE competitor is spectacular to watch, but when The Undertaker competes, it's an event.
Oh, he's got the most awe-inspiring entrance in WWE history and has the in-ring dominance to back it up.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Double axe handle smash.
Testing, testing. Alright. Looks like
Oh man, right to the arm.
voice is activated up in this piece.
Here's a cover.
What's up?
Away from a 3
I
count,
know
I
these
can tell you
voice
that.
overs
This
are
is
rare,
way
but
too early to be going for the win.
here I is. I'm already watching the show anyway. No real multitasking this time.
We're used to seeing Triple H
Usually
make
when
history in the
I
ring as a
stream
competitor,
these,
but what
I
we witnessed
multitask
in
like
August
crazy.
of
There's
2016
loud noise in the
was something
background,
totally
other
different.
people.
The game appeared out
I'm
of
doing
nowhere
like
during
3
the
or 4
Fatal 4-Way match
things.
to crown a new Universal
So like
Champion.
to voice
In
every
one
video
swift
is
move,
kind of
Triple
like
H's
very
pedigree
difficult.
on Seth Rollins shifted the balance of power.
Or it's the complete opposite where
Looking for
like
all
it's
the
late at
glory
night
here.
and
Triple H kicks out of the pin early.
people sleeping
Too soon.
nearby.
Tonight, Triple H drops Seth Rollins with the pedigree, thus handing the WWE
But
Universal
I was already
Championship
watching
Kevin Owens on a
this
silver platter.
particular
We'll go down as
event
one of the most
of
shocking
Raw,
events
so
in
I figured
WWE history.
I'm not plugging the old
No one could
microphone
believe where
to
Triple
the
H
headset
appeared on Monday
and
Night Raw in the first place, let alone sending Seth Rollins
kind
crashing to the
of
canvas.
provide
thanks to the
laid-back
pedigree.
commentary. I wouldn't even
That
call it
move
commentary.
changed the entire landscape of sports entertainment.
It's kind of like a watch-along. Maybe that's what I should call it. This is first time.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Well, today, yesterday, and the day before. First time really getting into 2K19, and it's been out since 2018, but I finally
Now
finished
back
my
to the ring.
2K18 universe. Now I can jump into 2K19's universe with arms wide open.
Well, folks, watching Triple H here, you can't help but marvel at the career he's put together.
So I guess I
over the
should
last
start
few
talking about
decades.
some of
He's
these
the only man in the world who can
storylines
be
I got
called
going
the
on,
King of
if any.
Kings, and it's not
Because
an
my universe is
exaggeration.
very like sports-like, where it's like very rankings-based. So the
He doesn't
Undertaker's
wanna do
coming
this
off of
outside the
a
ring.
big loss to Braun
Set it
Strowman
up.
at
Nice
Great Balls of
neck
Fire,
breaker. Michael brought
which
up
was the last
before that Triple
pay-per-view
H
on
is called the
in
King of
2K18's
Kings, but
universe.
when I think about him, I think about the different
Because
stages of his career.
Braun, on a
From
Raw
the
before
blue
Great Balls of
glove to the
Fire, Braun
degenerate,
fought
to the
Taker, and it
game,
was
to the authority. The man's a
a
chameleon.
count-out
I
victory
learned a
that
lot
Taker
from the guy.
got over
He
Braun.
hired me as a
So if you
wrestler.
think about it,
Ring rattling.
you get counted
That's
out
what I
10
call
seconds on the
making
outside.
a
I mean,
statement.
how
Yeah,
much more different is that than Last Man
Oh,
Standing?
he kicks out at 2.
That was kind of Taker's deal going into that match. But Braun
over the years, we've
left the
come to
winner,
expect
and
these
usually,
bursts
you
of
know,
greatness
Big
from
Monster takes out Taker, and Taker's out for a little while before coming back later. Not
Not
this
much more
time.
can be endured, I think, here for Undertaker. There's a good chance he can't
This
recover
time, the
from
very
this.
night
Not
after,
sure he has much
Taker
left.
was like,
It's
"Hey,
time
Angle,
for
you're the new GM.
Undertaker to
Put me back in there,
rise.
buddy.
Just one
Braun isn't going to
break.
stop me." But then
Wow,
again,
he might just be.
And here we go. Triple H with the cover. And he got a near
ooh,
fall out of
okay,
it.
I was about to say.
I am impressed.
All that storyline talk just for Taker to lose right there at the end of it.
There he goes, crashing
But
to the floor.
Triple H's deal is that
Wait a minute.
I think he was feuding with Seth or Roman, did the Shield guys in 2K17, and at the very end of that, they beat Triple H. One of those guys beat Triple H very decisively, and I remember there was like a part 2 of the WrestleMania to end my 2K17 universe mode, and Triple H lost again. So like 2 WrestleMania losses in the same year, same month, what have you. So in 2K18, it was like his big character arc in terms of he was just. There's too many people in the heavyweight division, and it was hard to get him onto the show because he was like close to the bottom of it. So he was like, okay, let me jump into the IC title division because I'm pretty sure he's a former IC champion, even after his game gimmick.
Oh my goodness!
And even then, it was it didn't really happen for him. So the first night of 2K19, he's in the very first match. Him and Kurt agree on something. So Taker's looking to bounce back after a big loss to Braun, and Triple H doesn't want 2K19 to be another year-long arc thing where he's like hardly in any shows and ranked low, and you know, still recovering from his big 2K17 loss.
Well, there's only one thing left to say, guys. Rest in peace.
The title of the video currently says no commentary, so I should probably go back and say some commentary. Laidback style.
And this has got to be it! 2 just before 3. That was real close. Man, Undertaker was almost dead and buried,
there
but has enough strength to kick out and battle on.
Maybe if things can go my way, I can provide more commentary on the main roster shows, because I always try to watch those anyway. Like with very little distractions. Like I said earlier, usually I got 4 or 5 things going. There's a laptop next to me, there are people next to me. I'm doing several things on the laptop, and I'm also paying close attention to the matches, so close enough that it takes me forever to do something that I'm multitasking on that normally wouldn't take me as long.
A trip to the local medical facility might be in order after that.
I don't think he's going to get all this one.
Digging deep for a kick out. How'd he do that?
If it ain't a sig or a finish,
look at Triple H
it ain't going to happen.
Oh, caught him. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Pedigree. That's what he was. And will this be?
Taker's going to have 2 big losses in a row.
2, 3.
Yes, sir.
Triple H did it.
Is the game turning things around? Finally.
Now let's get another look at some of the high points of that one.
Is this a sign of things to come? My boy Tripp spent the whole 2K18 just like
look at that.
Languishing, barely even featured. He was ranked so low. This might be it right here. Kicking 2K19 off with a bang. As far as he's concerned.
He's getting it done here.
Big first match signed by the new RAW GM, Kurt Angle.
He really put on a great show.
Yeah, if it ain't a sig or a finish, it ain't gonna happen. There we see the riveting replay of the game, trying to go for the pin there. They should probably exclude near fall replays in the future, but
here is your winner, the game, Triple H.
And that's a win for Triple H.
That's the kind of win that makes you feel good about yourself.
Boy, I don't think
I bet he's feeling real good about
disappointed viewers at home.
The 2K18 that he had. No star ratings, I noticed, though, unless they're like tucked away somewhere. Looks good. There's 2K18 720p and this is 1080p. I don't know.
Don't move. We have a great match coming up next.
We have a real fan favorite.
So, at Great Balls of Fire, which was the pay-per-view that closed out my 2K18, Alexa Bliss defeated Paige to become the new Raw Women's Champion. So now here, Nia is going to accompany Alexa, who's the Raw Women's Champ, to the ring for a non-title match against her former ally Mickie James, claiming she would be Bliss's BFF best friend provided she granted Nia a championship match as soon as she put former champion Paige in the rear view. But who cares? Let's just get this going. Oh, that storyline jazz is in the description.
They're on their feet for Mickie.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Paige from Richmond, Virginia.
Baltimore not really feeling Mickie tonight, huh? AKA, I have to go in there and change the settings. I thought I did so, but whatever.
A six-time champion. Think about everything this woman has accomplished in her career, and then
Come on, Baltimore.
About her all-time great rivalries with 3 Hall of Famers: Trish Stratus, Lita, and Beth Phoenix.
Mickey's got a list of great matches a mile long, but let's talk about her 6 women's championships. Mickie has an opportunity tonight to make a little bit more history.
Love this commentary. So at
Look who's on
Extreme Rules, Paige is going to get her championship rematch against
And her opponent, accompanied by Nia Jax from Columbus, Ohio, the Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss.
5 feet of fury.
She will break your heart, break your jaw, and you'll still find yourself stalking her social media pages.
Love this commentary. All these lines are new to me. Y'all have probably played the hell out of 2K19 by now.
Alexa Bliss is the type of woman that'll stab you in the back and you'll still...
But I'm just getting started with this whole thing.
Alexa Bliss has created quite a foe in the form of Mickie James, which is a bit ironic considering Bliss brought James back to WWE in 2016 after a 6-year absence.
Yeah, that's right, Cole. Bliss had alienated the entire SmackDown Live roster in her first few months as that brand's women's champion and had to recruit Mickie to help Bliss win a historic steel cage match.
I don't know who's looking more forward to this, the women in the ring or me.
That's unnecessary. Drop kick.
Beautiful technique.
Former allies here was storyline-wise that Alexa brought Mickie in.
What a stomp. Good grief.
It was in the 2K18 Season 2 that it happened.
Oof. Nailed it.
I could be wrong. Or was it late into the
She goes for the
2K17
cover.
season?
You're not going to win many matches that easily. Yeah, it's going to take more than that. Beginning to look bad for her here. She's in there with some stiff competition tonight. How she responds to this is going to be very important moving forward. She simply cannot let it take her out of her game plan.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Going to the top, high risk.
I dig how she brought bell bottoms back in style.
Incoming.
Nice splash. I'm assuming she's like recovering there with that animation.
when Alexa Bliss made her debut in NXT, she was such a nice girl. She would throw glitter into the audience and show her acrobatic moves.
Yeah, she was like female Byron Saxton. That didn't work well.
That's not a bad thing.
Irish whip.
This commentary is killing me.
And she goes down hard. That'll leave a mark. Alexa Bliss gets out of the way quickly.
Running clothesline. Myron going back in time to Alexa's NXT debut. She may have had her share of fans and a ton of glitter, but she wasn't earning too many wins.
I personally think that Bliss was aiming that glitter in the eyes of those dopes sitting at ringside, but she smartly traded that stuff for the shiny stuff that really matters. Women's Championship gold.
Alexa's just plain scary when she gets going like this. She is on fire.
Is she? Is she though?
She's the mitt kick right on the
She's
money.
on fire, all right.
She goes for the cover.
This is on fire after that kick.
What a way to win a singles match.
Damn it, that kick has a name. I'm drawing a blank. So we're gonna go with a Google. Mickey James Wiki.
A huge victory here tonight.
The first result.
Much deserved, Michael.
And try to find what the name of that kick is. Oh, it's the Mick kick. That's
Gotta
right.
be humiliated and embarrassed.
I've been seeing this cutscene a lot. I should probably read these. So after that win, Mickey got a little egotistical a little bit. Just a little bit. +2. That -5 means that she gained a little respect for Alexa. Is that what that is? She got a little more bold. Alexa was humbled a little bit with that loss and got slightly less bold. Oh, okay. Next up. Man, the Hardys had a rough return in 2K18 because they came back at Mania with that ladder match, but they lost. And they kind of languished at the bottom of the rankings, barely being featured because of that. And when they did, it was like on Main Event, or I think it was the Revival that they beat, if I'm not mistaken. But that win... With that win, they were able to challenge Heath Slater and Rhino on Raw, and then the winner of that would face the Bar at Great Balls of Fire in an Iron Man match, but the Hardys lost. Let's see if they can have a better 2K19 here. I didn't have the Hardys-tron, so I had to settle with Matt having the Mini-tron and Jeff taking the Titan-tron. Because the Titan-tron design, it used to be the Hardys design in 2K18. So it's like almost the next best thing.
Byron, how big is this match for these two teams here tonight?
Well, Michael, the tag team division is white hot right now. So while a win will obviously be huge, I can tell you that a loss would be absolutely devastating.
He's not wrong, especially
right now,
in Hardy's
case. Tonight
case.
would be a huge setback.
It really kind of is. Well, I mean, they're already the last-ranked team. After putting everything together and looking at the rankings automatically generated by the game, the Hardys are the last-ranked. Oh, again.
Top guy time.
These guys are the second last-ranked.
And their opponent, at a
So
combined
Matt and
weight
Jeff gotta get
of
past the
446
Revival.
pounds, Scott
If they want to make any tracks.
Wilder, the Revival.
No commentary for Dash and Scott.
No nonsense,
There we
no
go.
gimmicks, No flips, just fists.
Two men who proudly carry collective chips on their shoulders, and they've managed to use that bitterness to bring themselves to the big stage where it's their time to shine.
Good stuff.
I need to be honest, guys. I'm just lost with this match.
Delete
I can't
chance.
understand the statements. They're out of this world. Just statements of a broken man.
He's got a condition, Cole. You just need to become woken. Very easy. When I think of tag teams that can make a major impact on today's WWE, I absolutely think of these two teams.
Oh, that's unnecessary.
I'm like, DDT.
Good stuff.
You gotta believe this one's over.
I'm trying so hard not to like commentate.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
And just kind of hang out. Great DDT by Matt Hardy.
Nailed it.
Poetry in motion. Yes, sir.
What impact.
So not a lot of move calls, just a lot of nice move there. Just a lot of those.
Up and down.
Confident Jeff right now.
Long distance drop.
Scott Dawson looks to be in some pretty bad trouble here. How can he get out of this match?
His arm?
If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon. Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. We've seen this before. You gotta believe this one's over. It's not Scott Dawson's night, guy.
He goes for the cover. And he breaks the pin.
They should implement
And Jeff Hardy
a
heads up the
feature where
turnbuckle.
they can only do that once, and if they do it twice, they're disqualified.
Jeff Hardy's going for it. He misses the dive.
And unfortunately for him, there was no water in the pool.
There was a lot on the line in the
tag
tag team
breakups
tournament
and pins,
finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag
can
team
stretch
title
the
reign to
length
their
of
resume
these
and
tag
enjoy the
matches
recognition
now.
of being the first ever SmackDown.
Boom! Dawson takes out the knee. Uh-oh. And there it is, boys. Ooh! Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. Brutal face buster.
Send him right in a dash.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
This just ain't gonna do it. He's making a statement here with this attack.
He's so close to the ropes and so close to the other corner.
Oh, he goes low. You're not cheating, you're not trying.
Bringing it back between the ropes.
Smart move by Dawson.
Oh, and he reverses it.
Irish whip into his corner.
Harsh impact. Oh, nasty impact.
Damn.
Boom, what impact. Comes up big with the reversal.
I have breath
Beautiful
downage
technique.
turned all the way up in the settings. And I still kind of
Jeff
found
Hardy
that
is in
rather
position.
fast that he got up. The speed that he got up, rather. It wasn't really a direct hit. Ooh, nice move.
It's not Scott Dawson's
Maybe
night,
that's why he
guys.
got up
It's
so
just not.
fast.
That is a huge opportunity for Jeff Hardy.
Oh, what a snapmare.
Perfectly executed.
Oh, what a forearm.
That was dirty. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Enjoying
He wants
the
no part of the outside.
red and white RAW
Almost there. And he tags
Tron
his
logo
partner
design
in.
things.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
High impact crossbody.
In 2K18, it was the more industrial kind of logo.
This might be it. Oh my.
This can go a variety of different ways, Corey.
And almost none of them are
Ooh.
good.
What a strike.
I know that
Takes
lower
him
back
down
crane all too
in
well.
a major way, too.
What an up.
I was going to say, Dash coming in hot here, but
You gotta
not
believe this
anymore.
one's over.
Jeff kind of has everything under control. Kind of starting to get tired a little bit here, but damn.
Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the
2K
torque.
special. Everyone's got that in the moveset. Did I just burp into the mic? I'm sorry.
Harsh impact.
Stream brought to you by Pepsi Cola.
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Dash Wilder.
And Pepsi Cola was like 20 minutes ago.
Jeff Hardy was able to get out of the way there.
Brought to you by plain old
Get
water
off the
now.
tag.
And I'm sorry. Burping into the mic. That's amateur hour over here. But let's be real. That's exactly what I am.
Stop. Good grief.
Got fired up after those delete chants.
Matt Hardy's a veteran with almost 25 years of experience. Guys, how can you counter... fireman's carry.
It's got to be a sig because Michael Cole stopped talking.
Corey, that looked familiar.
He needs to capitalize on it now. Someone's going to be black and blue tomorrow.
That's code breaker by Dash Wilder. Here's his chance.
His shoulders are down.
One-man shatter
He
machine.
kicks out before 3.
Too soon. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Byron brought up Matt Hardy's jealousy issues. His rivalry with his brother Jeff is proof of that. And don't forget how unhinged Matt became when Lita left him for Edge.
Gentlemen, you are talking
Unhinged?
Uh-oh.
Wouldn't you be unhinged too after all he went through?
Dawson's night, guys. It's just not.
Got hurt, found out about that BS, and then got released? I don't know. That was like the last time I was like really invested in a storyline.
Down goes the referee.
There was just no getting out of the way on that one.
Boom, what impact.
I don't know where he gets the energy, but it seems endless right now.
Ooh, what impact.
Baltimore booing the hell out of this right now. Twisted Fate Swanton combo.
Technique.
It's not Scott
That's
Dawson's.
going to break it up.
Here's a cover.
The answer is no.
They got it.
Triple H had a good start. Hardy's might have a good start as well here.
Corey, this team's on fire. I mean, I don't know how you stop them.
I don't know if you can. They're firing on all cylinders.
And the WWE fans absolutely love them.
Is this a tag version
so
of the
much fun to
loser
watch.
leaving
You
disappointed?
don't have to like them, but you got to respect them. These two get it done inside the ring.
This is a pinfall from Jeff on Dawson. Got it. Matt got a little prideful, a little more loyal, a little more bold. Jeff got a little bit of everything, well, except for he got a little more egotistical there. Scott got humbled, but a little more bold, a little more aggressive. And yeah, whatever. Let's get it going. This is a #1 contenders match for Miz's Intercontinental Title Championship. Sorry about that. Gotta get my terms straight. At Great Balls of Fire, the last pay-per-view of the Universe mode, it was The Miz who beat Bobby Roode, Finn Balor, and Bray Wyatt in a Fatal 4-Way after he tapped Roode out to the figure 4. So he took like 3 contenders out in one fell swoop. Even though Finn and Bray could probably be like, hey, you didn't, it wasn't us you made pinned or submitted. So new challengers for the A-lister here. It's either going to be Darren or Elias. Not sure how pleased I am with that Bob Backlund call. I'm not even sure how cool I am with this Darren Young call, but it was the best of the batch. I'm so used to the Make Darren Young Great Again music. You guys can't hear the music, but this is Gold Medalist 1.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Bob Backlund. And from Miami, Florida,
I love it.
Weighing in at 239
I don't think Darren Young's name is in it.
Darren Young.
Ah, it is. Okay, that's
WWE's
cool.
top stars ready to go here in one-on-one action.
This is the match I've been waiting for, guys. Ever
has
since
been
it was
near the
announced,
top of the
I've been looking
IC
forward to
title
seeing
rankings
these two
for
clash.
the last couple of months in Universe mode. Maybe the last 5, even 6 months, maybe. But he's always got like edged out of like a title match. All that stops here. If he can beat Elias, then it's go time for him.
Byron, I'm not going to ask you this question because you're not cool enough, but I'll ask Graves. Graves, are you ready to walk with Elias?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
And his opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 222
Not sure I got that
pounds, Elias.
Baltimore letting Elias know what they think of him.
It's nice to see Elias isn't wearing his grandmother's kimono tonight.
I like
You
to
know
see
what WWE stands for, right?
Oh, go ahead.
We want earplugs.
Walk with Elias.
Speaking of Baltimore, I'd like to see Elias's take on the Wire theme.
What this man is all about.
When it comes from in the ring, bell to bell, absolutely, I've got all the respect in the world for what Elias is capable of. But when he strums his guitar, it makes my ears bleed.
I'd actually kind of like to see that.
Damn. Savage Byron.
And here we go. And a sign of sportsmanship to start this match.
Oh, come on. What
spiked him up.
disrespect.
Made him look like a chump.
Apparently no sportsmanship for this guy.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be #1.
Throughout his time in WWE, Elias has demonstrated an ability to defeat up-and-comers and veterans alike. Sometimes with a six-string on their back.
Look, there's no doubting Elias's ability inside the ring. I just wish he'd take up something like making model airplanes instead of live musical performances, if those qualify as such.
Back and forth so far.
I'll never forget Elias' sad attempt to return
Hey,
after
they're
his
caught
defeat
along
in
with the
a
stomps.
loser leaves NXT match against Cassius Ohno. Just
That's
a few
pretty cool.
weeks later, we were introduced to the masked competitor, El
Vagabundo.
Got the shoulders down.
And he doesn't stay down for long.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
Oh, a flying forearm on the mark. Byron, you mentioned El Vagabundo and Elias. I personally believe that they're different guys. Elias is American Beauty, while El Vagabundo has Spanish eyes.
Different
Oh
names,
my
same
God.
awful music. Also, when El Vagabundo had a match against Tony Lorcan, he was unmasked, and we all saw Elias's pathetic attempt to stay at NXT foiled.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. Well, these two...
Now that's got both shoulders on the mat. Not much
Stomping
behind that
on the
pin
hand.
attempt.
And we continue.
So we got some Elias fans in the crowd.
Elias getting put in check here.
I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
We see
Elias
more
wins
than
than
ever heading into this
maybe
match.
heel
which
versus
makes me
heel.
think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
Back breaker. The cover. There's not a person in this arena who thought that that was it for him. Gonna take more than that.
When this
gotta be a
guy's
Segura
on,
finish.
look out.
He's too quick for him there. He's looking at it. Oh, what a backbreaker.
That looked like a save.
Just ugly impact. He's really looking to prove a point here.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Crossface
Nobody
chicken wing
controls
this time.
the pace of a match quite like this guy. Gut buster.
The single knee version. I think the double knee version is the one to be worried
Incredible
about.
height.
Elias definitely starting to crack here. I'm not sure how much more he has to give. Oh, Elias able to avoid damage.
Setting him up.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go.
Ooh, not this time.
What a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Look at this. And only a 1 count.
Way too early.
He's in trouble.
Send him up for the crossface chicken win again.
Looking at it here.
No, the double knee.
Just
single
when you
knee.
thought he had nothing left.
I thought I
You get
changed
dropped
that.
like that, you don't get up. Period.
Doesn't matter. It got it done.
Unbelievable. This singles match is over.
Aaron Young
And
is
here's
now the
another
number
glance at
1
these
contender for
superstars
the
in action.
Miz's Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, I can't believe this.
The tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Highlight for one superstar, low light
He went
for
for the
another.
crossface chicken wing there, but got countered.
Check
got
this
blocked.
out.
Speaking of getting blocked,
And so
There
it
was a-
goes.
drift away that was blocked. Hard-hitting clothesline, but that wasn't enough because it's got to be a Segura finisher. And we get a riveting replay of a near fall.
Here is your winner, Darren Young.
There's plenty of reason for celebration tonight.
Well, no one's going to be walking with Elias tonight, I can tell you that much.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live crowd appears to have enjoyed it.
Live crowd in Baltimore. This is cool. 3-way tag. It's been a minute. It's been a long time. When's the last time this was possible? I was gonna say 2K like 14, but maybe it was back in the SVR days. I remember the only option you could do it in was like a triple threat ladder. Let's get it. This is the number 1 contenders match for the Raw Tag Team Championships, currently held by the Bar. The Bar.
Slater's kids are going to like this.
And Rhino!
Making his way to the ring at a combined weight of 511 pounds, Heath Slater and Rhino.
Guys, can you imagine if Slater and Rhino pick up a victory tonight? Slater could probably buy a few inflatables for his above-ground pool.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
They've been a competitive tag team ever since they formed on SmackDown, at least in my universe.
And his opponents, first, at a combined weight of 462 pounds, Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas, the Miz-Taraj.
You know, as the Miz-Taraj, they were pretty cool hanging out with the Miz. But as the B team, man, they pick things up.
Listen, it's not about how the world
So they're
sees
not
you,
gonna
it's how you see yourself.
kayfabe pick
and the
things
B
up for a little
team
while.
sees himself as the best.
That explains a lot coming from you, Saxton. I think these two are ungrateful, and they should be embarrassed to show their faces after betraying The Miz, who benefited them like...
Spoilers, Corey, spoilers. I've heard that song so many times because I've watched
on good terms with them because they talk about you
some
a lot.
WWE 2K YouTube content, and so many people.
And his opponent.
I just missed a good commentary on, but it bears repeating that Battlescar song. Heard it to death.
And Carl Anderson.
So many people use that as their theme. It was weird hearing it in normal speed because I'm used to it in 2x speed.
Bonafide legends in the land of the rising sun. Anderson and Gallows, two of my favorite people to be around outside of the ring, because inside they're all business.
I'd like to hang out with Anderson and Gallows outside of the ring.
You would never be invited to Brother Softly with these two guys.
I'd like to have abs like Anderson.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Nice calf kick, great elevation.
This is a match that doesn't need a lot of hype and description. Just look at the ring. This is going to be an incredible 6-man tag match.
Guys, I have a feeling this is the type of match we'll go back and look at 3 or 4 times over the course of
This is
next
pretty
week.
cool.
Nailed it.
The next thing they should do, I don't know if they've done this already. I doubt it.
Kick hits the mark.
2K20 is the only other thing to compare this to, but for Battle
There he
Royals,
goes, crashing to the floor.
the guys in there should be like, remember who their allies are and work together. Until it's only the allies left, then it's every man for themselves. Every time there's a Rumble or a Battle Royal and tag team partners in there, they always go against each other first.
Curtis
So
Axel
it'd be cool to
feeling
kind of
some
like,
pressure here. This could be it.
you know, have the characters actually remember their like allegiances.
This just ain't gonna do it. And he breaks free just when you thought he was out of this one.
Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
Yeah, that was Bo taking out his own partner and taking out himself.
Heath Slater getting put in check here.
I think it's safe to say that the action so far in this 6-man tag team match is exactly what we expected.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you're making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
Vicious strike.
Heath Slater doing a great job turning that around.
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup. Devastating elbow.
Who's going to challenge the bar at least?
At this point, I'd say he's probably better off taking a tag to one of his partners.
At this point, he really has to think about mixing it up a bit. Maybe implement more of a
I'm ready for Slater and Rhino because they're the good guys. All the bad
You better
guys.
hope his stamina lasts.
Perfect neck snap.
Wow,
I'd
I'm
love
just
to
as
see
surprised as you guys are. To bed! But he's going to capitalize now. That's one of those moves where you check your...
He's going for the pin.
Heath Slater just too quick.
Heath Slater has him in his sights.
Ooh, what an up.
Taunting right in front of Carl Anderson. What was that? Impaler.
Likes him.
The smash hit, I think it's called.
Heath Slater.
We've got to cover. One. And the count's
That would've
broken,
been
keeping
cool.
the match alive.
It's not over yet. Yeah, no question. Boom!
That was a good sound
kick.
effect.
That's what he was. Boom! Rocket kick. That has got to be it.
Cover here.
He
Bell's
doesn't
taking
want to do
it.
this outside the ring. Now it's Carl Anderson in defensive mode. Rather than continuing to absorb any more punishment, he might want to tag out here.
To be successful,
With the cutter.
Oh, a gun
this
stun
match might be over, guys.
from Anderson.
Can he do it here?
Back in the ring again.
Whoa, Anderson dodged that one.
Gallows trying his damnedest over there.
Go down. is
Heath kind of played defense there a little bit, unintentionally.
Guys, at this point, I'd be shocked if his opponent is able to complete this comeback.
What a headbutt. Vicious. He wants to do this in the ring.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Rhino, why would you break up that suplex? Ethan Rhino in control right now. Axel out there with a measure of
Bringing it back into the ring.
Bo's just completely out.
Incredible impact.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Heath Slater, the sleeper slam from Slater.
Proof that you can never count Heath Slater out.
When this guy's on,
I love it.
look out.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Go for the pin, probably because he needs to make a counter there.
This one is over.
That slam just
Ethan
brought
Rhino
this entire
maintaining that
arena to
control
its
right
feet.
now.
And what a reversal from Luke Gallows. Takes him down in a major way, too. Curtis Axel was able to get out of the way there.
He gets
Isn't
it
there a
with
new
reversal.
feature in 2K19 where like, when you simulate it as in you press the button and it gives you an instant
Proof
win?
that you can
Or
never
like
count
it
Heath
gives you the
Slater
choice
out.
of who you want to
Anderson's just getting
take the
overwhelmed.
victory. It'd be cool if you can
Axel
kind
is
of
in position. Not
do
where
that
he wants to be right now.
when you actually
He
watch
got
it
himself
stuff.
into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
I'll give it to Heath and Rhino since they're the only good guys.
Perfect plex.
That's how you put an exclamation
I don't think
point on
the Good
match,
Brothers
guys.
turn babyface until January 2018. We're in May of 2017. Funny, Great Balls of Fire was the first week of July, but 2K19's universe starts in May of 2017. So we kind of did like a little time rewind.
Oh, what impact.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
But nothing really changed in terms of like
Not a good time to be hurt.
There's the
things didn't like
Oh boy, he is
get
rolling.
reversed. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Dominating
There.
shoulder tackle.
Instead of like rewinding everything back to how things were in May 2008 or 2018,
Carl Anderson looking downright dominant right now.
this May of 2K19 is kind of like a second May. Kind of Lord of the Rings, you get second breakfast, is that what it is? Here you go. Second May, second June.
If it doesn't end the match
Second
this time,
first
it
week
might
of
be
July.
time for a new finisher.
No, they're probably like, what the hell is he talking about? It was a rewind
This is
button,
what makes
sucker.
him one of the best in the business. Carl Anderson with a nice reversal.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
He's making a
Bálor.
statement here with this
Bálor.
attack. He's in big trouble.
It's kind of like a sudden door.
What's going to happen now?
Damn, see, Heath and Rhino still kind of in control here.
Good golly, what a knee. Oh boy, he is rolling. Heath Slater just too
Rhino's
quick.
ready. All I know is half the time I'm watching the screen, Heath's doing the work and Rhino's like on the other side of the ring. talking.
Anderson's a legend on 2 continents for a reason.
A knee drop.
He better hope his stamina lasts.
What a stomp. Good.
Belly to belly.
Changing belly to belly. This one's over, guys.
Oh, incredible. Axel's got to go for the win here.
Now that's how you do it. Ooh, what a
What a goal.
Gotta think that the Miz, the Intercontinental Champion, would like for his tranche to win the
He's got him
belts
covered.
off the bar, though.
Kick to the... This might be it.
As an Anderson, they
Here's
gotta
Anderson live and up close.
set up for tag
And
team
that one
dominance.
drops him.
Win the
Somebody's
belts,
on a
never
mission
losing,
tonight.
Beat all challenges every month. Gallows Anderson out here trying to be the Bruno Sammartino of the Raw Tag
Coming
League.
back. Suplex. Very nice. He's going for the pin. This could be it.
Rhino
He's got to
ball.
be running on empty at this point.
Wow, looked like Anderson was done, but he keeps
This match
He's
type is
running
cool.
on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? Oh boy, he is rolling.
Jumping STO.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
Oh no, I don't like Luke Gallows' chances in this one.
Don't
do
count
now.
out Big LG just yet.
Got him up.
setting up for it. Has him hooked.
Saving grace-ish.
Proof that you can never count Heath Slater out.
Anderson ready to break things up here.
Will it be? I think so. And there's the breakup, just in the nick of time.
Heath Slater just cannot be stopped.
You'd better hope his stamina lasts.
He's been like consistently in control this whole time.
Oh, right on the arm. Not good.
Foot DDT.
Ooh, what impact.
Heath Slater's feeling his head is probably red. Yep, that's why I'm smashing it into the net.
Axel was able to get out of the way there.
Get off me. And there's like, wait, it's my turn.
It's a bid.
This is his opportunity to win this.
He's got the shoulders down. He is rolling. Curtis Axel, watch out. Running, swinging neck breaker.
But can he follow up here?
I'm not sure if the winner goes to Extreme Rules to challenge the bar, but the winners are definitely
With the cutter.
they're definitely the more
Anderson looking downright dominant.
Check the notes.
For the win.
Oh,
What an amazing six-man tag
I looked
match.
away and it ended.
Now let's take a look back at some of the great
It
action.
was a gun stun on Axel. That's what it was.
He's getting after it here.
Sleeper slam kind of a
Check
thing
him out
by
here.
Slater. Belly to belly by Reiner. Heath Slater and Reiner were like in control
He
this
ain't
whole
messing
time.
around.
Smash hit on Anderson.
And last but not least, there was this.
Flapjack, I think.
Here are your winners, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Talk about having to dig down deep to pick up the win.
Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
What a great match we just saw here on Raw. Thank you to everybody at home for choosing to spend part of your Monday night with us.
Gallows and Anderson, number 1 contenders now. This is just basically him, Braun, big old Braun me boy, being like, hey, I took out Taker after he thought he could take me out after that countout loss, and there's literally no one in front of Braun in the rankings except for the Universal Champ.
I had a feeling we would start this way.
Oh yeah, this is
Now I
going
want
to
to
be
see
good.
if the
Here we go.
comment
Let's
or the
find
promo
out.
options kind of reflect that. Braun's like, I beat Taker in Last Man Standing. No one left in the rankings but big old Brocky boy. New promo animations I noticed. And Triple H 01 by default had the super happy, crazy, loony promo
Somebody
attitude.
needs to count the 10.
Like, what the hell? What's this? Oh my god, it's so over the top. Man of action, fisty talking, running their mouths. Yeah, that was Taker. Taker beat him in a one-on-one, but by count out, and Taker's like, hey, count out. That's basically you not answering the 10 count. So I'm going to beat you in Last Man Standing, and Braun was like, you thought. And then Brock beat him in Last Man Standing.
One of the most popular superstars in the WWE, no question.
Time for waiting for an opportunity is over. Yep, that's pretty much right. From now on, I'm the one calling the shots. I'm making a name for myself. Flexing these guns.
You mad, bro? I guess so.
I love the picture that he's saying all this while he's flexing. Opinions. Next level, ready to do it. You're ready to see me do it. Ready to say. Just keep flexing, that's what I said. Doesn't matter if I have to take out one superstar, the entire locker room. will not be denied whatever I for the entire WWE will tremble as I ascend the heavens to make history.
Well, now we
Kinda, sorta.
What's
going on within the story now?
Just awesome. Now that's how you promote a bout.
Basically, there's no one else for him to take down but big old Brock. That's what that was supposed to be about.
And now it's time for the match we've all been waiting for. Our main event.
Singles match coming up next.
So Joe was the #1 contender going in at Great Balls of Fire, but he got murked by Brock. And I mean murked. So he's out here and he's like, I don't care, I'm going to cut the line. I want another shot at Brock. I wasn't ready. And Finn Balor was like, I don't think you should. Well, Joe was like, if anyone in the back has a problem with me cutting the line, come at me. And Finn's like, okay, I shall. As I hear the heartbeats.
Raw. Welcome to Balor Club.
Shame they block out the music. Here I am rocking out. Maybe I do need a camera because half the time it's just me like head bobbing. Different haircut I see than the one he had in 2K18.
Making his way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
Ton on him. Ton on him. Yeah.
One of the most incredible athletes to ever step foot in Monday Night Raw, Finn Balor, first ever Universal Champion.
This
man is an enigma.
This is under the Universal title division, so
that we have never witnessed before.
See if Finn can get back on up there. Although in my Universal history, he's never had the Universal title. So in my personal in-game universe canon, he's still looking for his first Universal ring.
A world-renowned superstar.
Baltimore.
Former NXT champion, the first ever Universal champion, Finn Balor, ladies and gentlemen, is for real.
You can just feel the widespread respect
Old NXT
that the WWE Universe has for Finn Balor.
Oh, this is gonna
I just noticed no Brock tonight.
And his
True to life.
from Huntington Beach, California.
It's a new entrance?
Weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
He's kind of got a different swagger than the one he had in 2K18.
Samoa Joe is a man who has never made an idle threat. One of the most dangerous competitors ever to step into the squared circle.
There it is. I was just about to ask.
If there is hostility, if there is tension to be had, Samoa Joe will be the first one in line.
A lethal hybrid of size, speed, technique, and agility. Samoa Joe is second.
This should be fun.
When looking back at Finn Balor's greatest rivals, Byron, would you agree that Samoa Joe sits atop or at least near the top of that list?
Oh, absolutely. And I think a lot of the reason why it's looked upon so fondly is because it was such an emotionally charged rivalry. Remember, before becoming rivals, Balor and Joe were successful tag team partners.
And it looks to me like this entire arena is on its feet, and understandably so.
Corey, Byron brings up a great point about the Finn Balor Samoa Joe rivalry. Remember, they were once as close as you could get, but that all changed when Joe attacked Balor for seemingly no reason.
Seemingly? There was no question about it, Cole. Joe wanted the Demons NXT Championship, which he eventually captured. There's your explanation.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the
rebound.
territory, and he knows that.
Rebound moves
I doubt he's all that concerned at the
He goes for the cover. That's not going to do it.
Just kind of bump into each other
Balor
and
that pinfall like a bullet.
From the rope. Shining Wizard.
What a strike. I think we know what this is.
A rope break.
Is he done?
Should have been.
Whoa, he gets out of it.
He's at another level right now, Michael.
He's got him covered.
Nope.
And Joe getting the shoulder up.
I don't think his opponent was expecting that.
Oh, schoolboy! Shoulders down here. Boom!
Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
Balor Club in Baltimore cheering him on.
Spinning kick to the gut. Drop down. Now leapfrog.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Showing some quickness there. Facebuster. Man, that was vicious.
Oh, Facebuster, whatever.
And no luck against Joe there.
Nice.
Harsh impact.
Finn Balor starting to stumble now. This very well may be too much for him to handle.
That confidence he had on his face at the start of this match sure has disappeared, and with good reason.
His shoulders are down. Digging deep for a kick out.
Still too fresh.
And Finn Balor slips out of harm's way.
Extraordinary elusivity.
This is where Finn Balor's at home.
What do you think? I think it's a near fall.
Nobody does it quite. He's going for the pin. Kicks out in the nick of time.
What to say?
Not yet.
Putting it all on the line.
I was about to say, did he have another finisher stored? But no. So how this came about is there was a pay-per-view the night before this, a.k.a. my 2K18 finale, which was Great Balls of Fire. Joe lost to Brock, who's the Universal Champion, and Joe's like out here asking for another shot. I want a second chance. He wants to cut the line, and if anyone has a problem with it, then they can step in.
Look at Samoa Joe just messing with his opponent's head right now.
To him. And what was cool is
he turns it
had a
around.
promo battle, and Joe did his headbutt thing. I thought that was really cool. Back when he was in TNA and he headbutted Angle, and had that killer match. He headbutted Finn, added a brawl, Joe won.
So hot, guy.
Now it's Finn Balor with all the momentum. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Shotgun dropkick. What to happen here?
Byron,
Yes,
I
sir.
think Finn Balor's due for a little target practice.
Oh, you're not lying. Here he comes.
Oh, almost through the turnbuckle.
It's coup de grace time.
This is
This
Finn
one could do
Balor's
it.
match now. Finn Balor.
Unless
perched
Joe
on top.
moves.
Here it comes. Coup de
I
grace.
think this is it.
Here's his moment, Michael.
Damn, bad set of nights for Samoa Joe.
And he kicks out.
Oh, he
Samoa
kicked out.
Joe will not allow himself to be wreckage.
Talking that smack about wanting another shot at Brock and losing
I don't know how much more
to
Finn Balor has
Finn the
left.
next
I
night.
wouldn't be surprised if he had nothing left
That
at this
would,
point. He is hurt.
Clearly,
That
they're
would
both
certainly
running
make
off
me
fumes right
unhappy.
now. And at this point, it might just be a matter of which superstar's tank reaches empty first.
Finn is looking for that first Universal title win in my universe. He hasn't held it yet.
Big time slam. Vicious.
So Finn's hit 2 coup de grace, but can Finn escape?
This guy just refuses to quit.
I bit there. I bit hard. That's what that silence was. I was going to say, Joe kicked out of 2 coup de grace, but can Finn escape 1 Coquina clutch?
A barrage of strikes. Endless. Oh, and he connects. There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
Arm lock to slow things down.
There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep, get rid of the self-doubt, and continue on toward victory.
Joe's like, get off me.
Clothesline! Right in the back of the neck.
I was feeling it. Did I just see him holding his ribs? He really is feeling it.
Looking for the finish.
This is going to answer my question. Joe's escaped 2 coup de grace, but can Finn escape 1 Coquina clutch?
Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch!
Coquina clutch. This one's over, Byron.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Talk about attacking the trachea.
Looks like Finn's going to escape
he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
Well, sometimes in a couple 2K games you can get a pinfall off a submission. So that's what he's thinking.
2, and he manages to get the shoulder.
That resiliency?
Wow,
I'm not
that's
sure.
Pure power, guys.
Strong Irish whip.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
What the hell are you doing?
Joe is looking to end this thing. Look at this.
That was tough.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Finn Balor.
It's like he tapped into some
Hey,
unseen
I've never
energy
seen that
source.
rock before. That was cool too. The shotgun dropkick coming out.
I wish I could tell you guys what this
Yes,
superstar
sir.
thinks of this week's power rankings, but when I asked, the only thing I got was a almost through the turnbuckle.
Is that what the only thing you got?
Match. This one is over.
Oh, I forgot to look at the power
the
rankings.
curtains on this one.
It was thanks to those power rankings that Neville became an absolute unstoppable beast in 2K18.
Coup de grace. Samoa Joe isn't looking so
Coup de grace, this could be it.
1, 2, 3.
There you have it.
Finn Balor wins.
So Joe was like, yo, step up if you got a problem. Finn was like, okay, I will. Is this the cutscene where the loser leaves dejected?
Superstar picks up a huge victory here tonight. Much deserved, Michael.
Yeah, but I don't think his opponent is happy about losing here. I mean,
He lost to Brock
got
the
to be
night
humiliated
before.
and embarrassed.
Came out to start Raw.
thought he was
and
gonna
like,
win
I
this
want Brock
match.
again. I'm going to make an
I kinda
example
did
out of
too.
somebody. Step up if you got a problem with him. Finn was like, okay, bet. See if we got any news tidbits. Jot down the result, which was Joe leaves dejected after... I'll just write that. You get the point. Any news? Heath Slater suffered a minor injury during his match. Although still cleared to compete, the threat of further injury should be a concern on the superstar's mind. I want to say it's a head injury that he got. So, let's see. Head injury. So yeah, that's Raw. Let's look at the power rankings real quick. See what's good. Before it was Neville and Brock, the number 1 and the number 2 for almost the entirety of my 2K18 universe. Here we see Brock at number 3. Obviously Neville's on 205 now. I'm gonna miss OP Neville from my 2K18. I'll be honest. Miz is number 2 though. I think in 2K18 the number 1 got 15 attribute points, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I want to say it's 15, which would explain Neville and Brock's absolute OP-ness. That came out wrong. Pause on that. But here we see Braun with 10, Miz has 7, Brock has 5, and Samoa Joe has 3. And Seth Rollins has 2. So those are your 5 power rankings, peeps. I'll be back in a little while after I'm done booking SmackDown Live, and see you then. Should I throw in a